setting a proper motivation with 3 points. Refuge field. Visualize Buddha Shakyamuni, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in a space in front of us. As so loving, caring, and embracing. For the Bodhichitta field, visualize your two grandparents, all your children, all family members, and all their mothers and siblings with you, where you are like the mother, being so loving, caring, and embracing. And the purpose of this retreat is to first of all learn that there's a presence of Buddha nature within each one of us, and the next how to awaken this Buddha nature by cultivating the two wings, the wing of the wisdom of emptiness and the wing of the universal compassion of bodhicitta. So with this in mind, then let's turn to page 3. Okay, sorry, page 4. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. By my accumulations or practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. By my accumulations or practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. By my accumulations or practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha. By my accumulations or practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. Sanye joda zoge jonam la janjo badu dane gyabzu chi Nage jinso gebe sonam ge dola penjir sanje drubara isho Sanje joda zoge jonam la janjo badu dane gyabzu chi Nage jinso gebe sonam ge dola penjir sanje drubara isho Sanje joda zoge jonam la janjo badu dane gyabzu chi Nage jinso gebe sonam ge dola penjir sanje drubara isho Independent origination, there is no ceasing, no rising, no annihilation, no permanence, no coming, no going, no separateness, no sameness. I proceed the Supreme of all teachers, the one who taught this peace, which is real liberations. I persuade to the mothers of the hearers, the Bodhisattvas, and the Buddhas, which through the knowledge of all lead here can seek and pacific complete peace, which through the knowledge of past causes, sources, everyone raised to achieve the aims of the world, and through the possession of which helps subdue by expand a variety of teachings. Okay, I'll quickly try to explain this verse. All these verses, they are extremely important, and this verse particularly for newcomers. Okay, if you know this is very good, and for those who are they already exposed to Buddhist philosophy and the Buddhist teachings, this verse is so precious. Oftentimes, we see that we tend to follow blindly. We didn't follow blindly. Number one, this is the easiest thing to follow blindly, and then you end up in problems. Number two is that to see things, to see Dharma in, say, the visual Dharmas. Again, people go into this very easily. Visual Dharma. Visual Dharma means somebody performs miracles, or somebody like rituals. Then most of the people just go into this very easily because you don't do anything. You have no responsibility. So that is one thing. Now, what is a real Dharma? It's not about the blind faith. It's not about the visual things, but it's about the mental transformation. So how do we know that? Of course, it's not that easy. It's not easy. But at least, simply because it's not easy doesn't mean that, now no point doing it. Say, for example, even if surgery is not easy. But if the need be, you have to go through this. If you don't go through this, your life, otherwise you can live for the next 10, 20 years, can be shortened to just 1 year. So therefore, even if it's painful, even if it's difficult, still we have to do it. Likewise, dharma is not really for to go through surgery. This is, if you know this well, it's a very beautiful journey. It's not like, very difficult, attachment, anger, emotions. Everybody go through this. No, yes, everybody go through this, but there's always a way out. Think of the way out. It's a very beautiful journey. It's not difficult, difficult. If you say difficult, then you will never cross, right? Then you have to suffer. So the point is that in the first place, yes, it is not that easy. Yet, once you are inside, it's very beautiful. So the point is that we have to identify what real dharma is. The real dharma is not just, going to a guru and you get some blessings, this dharma. No, this is not dharma. And then you see some people doing some miracles. This is also not dharma. Because for you, what's the benefit? Dharma means to benefit you. What benefit do you get? For example, say today, right? Okay, I cannot fly. If Changjula flies 2 feet high up in the air and this sits there for some time, right? There's going to be this traffic jam in Himachal, not only in Madhurganj. BBC will show this. CNN will show this. What? All the media will show this, right? So the point is that, and how millions of people come to see this. And finally, what do they get? See this miracle? What do they get? And they have to leave. They cannot see this for whole day, 2 days, 3 days, just seeing this. You have to leave. While they leave, what's takeaway? Wow. Finish. And wow doesn't help you. You're getting it? So therefore, the Buddha discouraged his disciples from performing miracles. You're getting it? This is reason. So look at this verse. This verse will tell us what is a real dharma. Real dharma is the transformation of one's mind. You're getting it? If you can perform miracle, well and good. Even performing miracles, what's wrong with this? But this is not the real dharma, don't forget it. The real dharma is the transformation of mind on the basis of gade, para, samgade, bodhisattva. This is the real dharma. So this verse will tell us. This verse is a word of salutation composed by Maitreya. Maitreya there, the statue there, the future Buddha. Future Buddha composed a text known as Abhisamaya Alankara. There are 5 major texts composed by Maitreya, 5 major texts. And the primary of which is, the main one is Abhisamaya Alankara. In English, ornament of clear realization. So in this text, this is a verse of salutation. So he saluted to the 3 mothers. 3 mothers. What do you mean by mothers? It's not the biological mother. This is a metaphorical mother. These are the metaphorical mothers. What are the mothers? The 3 mental qualities. Okay, before we read this, I'll just explain this to you for you to get the idea as to what the real dharma is. Once you get it, then you read it, it'll make total sense. It's so meaningful and extremely beneficial for us. Okay. And of course, we study this text, whole text, in the monastic universities. This text per se is not a huge text. This text per se is not a huge text, but it's so condensed. It's so condensed in meaning that in the monastic universities, we study for about 6 to 7 years. Just a short text, but with huge commentaries. We study for 6 to 7 years. And Tibet House, not at the master's course, as part of another master's course. So there are some of you doing the master's course. Raise your hands. NMC2, NMC2, 1, 2, higher, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so so we have about like 6 people here, and then the NDC4 resents Nalanda Diploma Course for. She's not NMC2. No, NMC2, yes, no. Not NMC2. Why not? So this girl was studying with me for about like 5-6 years, and she disappeared. She disappeared because of a job distance, and then she lost there, and again she came back. Okay, so the NDC4 is hands. NDC4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, a little higher. Okay, the Russians, most of the Russians. Okay, so basically, why I'm saying this is that this text is extremely precious, particularly if you want to look for ultimate happiness, where your Buddha nature to be unfolded completely, to remove all the mental defilements, the tips, the techniques in great detail is explained. The techniques are explained in this text, Ornament of Clear Realization by Maitreya. And we studied this almost for about a year. Okay, is there anybody from NMC1? NMC1? Okay, no one. Okay, NMC1. And the Sushmita, you completed this text? Ornament of Clear, you did it? Okay, don't worry. So this text we did for about a year. This text we studied for about a year. In the monastic universities, we spent about 7 years. And then for us, how the NMC2, we studied this for a year. In comparison with how we study in the monastic university, is very different. In NMC2, it's very abridged, just 2 classes a week. And whereas in the monastic universities, they spend like 10 hours a day into 10 hours a day into 365 a year into 6 to 7. You're getting it? This is the enormity of the time the scholars in the monastic universities they spend to study this, and this is so precious text. So why I'm explaining this is that I know that the fact that you come here for this retreat is your karmic connection with the bodhicitta, with the wisdom emptiness. Those who feel some connection with the bodhicitta, this beautiful idea, this beautiful concept, bodhicitta, desire to perfect yourself in order to perfect others, is so beautiful. Win-win in the most perfect state. It's beautiful. So these people, you must think seriously to study this in the future. So this text. Okay, I'm going to explain this. So basically, this text is all about all the content matters. They are just condensed in this one verse. It talks about 3 mothers. So the first is that there are 3 categories. There are 3 categories of the beings in general. 3 categories of beings. The beings who seek, let's say, personal benefit, personal liberation, and the beings who seek the liberation for all the beings. 2 categories first. And those who seek personal liberation, personal benefit, they are further divided into 2. One is Shravaka, and the other one is Pratyeka Buddha. Let me repeat it. These are the what? Sanskrit terms. So first, the beings in general are classified into 2 groups. Those who seek benefit and welfare for all the beings, and those who seek welfare and benefit of oneself. Those who seek welfare and benefit for all the beings is known as the path is known as the Mahayana path. Whereas those teachings meant for those people who seek personal benefit, personal liberation, these teachings are known as teachings for the the personal liberation teachings. So within that, there are two categories. Shravaka, Shravakayana or Shravaka. Shravaka is the person. Shravakayana is the system of that person. Shravakayana. Shravaka. In English, loosely translated as the hearers. Those who hear. Hearers. And the other one is known as Pratyeka Buddhas. Pratyeka, P-R-A. Anyway, English spelling, it's up to you. There's no fixed spelling. Pratyeka Buddhas, I saw it somewhere here. There. Where? Yes, Pratyeka Buddhas over there. Pratyeka Buddha spellings is fine. P-R-A-T-Y-A, or some may say P-R-T-Y-E-K, Pratyeka K-A-B-U-D-D-H-A, Pratyeka Buddha. In English, loosely translated as the, what is that? Solitary realizers. People translate it as solitary realizers. Okay, so we see that there are three beings there. And before that, I may say, what's the difference between these two who belong to the same category, same family? One is Shravaka and the other one is Pratyeka Buddhas. What is the difference between the two? Loosely. Other differences complicated. It'll take again another 2-3 sessions. Loosely speaking, Shravakas are less intelligent. Pratyeka Buddhas are more intelligent, generally speaking. Shravakas are less intelligent and Pratyeka Buddhas are more intelligent. And in terms of the goals, both personal liberation. Within personal liberation, one is more profound. The goal of personal liberation or nirvana attained by Pratyeka Buddha is more profound in comparison with the one attained by the Shravakas. Okay, loosely. And the Shravakas, they attain their goal, enlightenment or nirvana, because it is grosser, easier to be attained. If you're very intelligent, it'll take you 3 lifetimes. If you are a genius, it'll take 2 lifetimes. And don't look for 1 lifetime. No. So, if you're really intelligent, 3 lifetimes. If you're a genius, prodigy, 2 lifetimes. Whereas for Pratyeka Buddhas, it'll take 100 aeons. This is the difference between the two goals. One is way more profound in comparison with the goal or nirvana attained by the Shrivaka practitioners. Okay. Now number 3 is the Bodhisattvas. Bodhisattvas. Or the Mahayana practitioners. Within Mahayana followers, we see that there are 2 categories. One is who already attained the ultimate goal, which is the Buddhas. And the other one is those who are seeking to become Buddhas, known as Bodhisattvas. Bodhisattvas are those who are seeking to attain Buddhahood, and the Buddhas are those who already attain the ultimate goal. So, we see that broadly speaking, we see that 2, those who seek personal liberation and those who look for liberation for all, 2. So liberation for all is Mahayana. Then the other one is known as the personal liberation path, 2. And the personal liberation path, again, we can divide them into 2, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas. We can put them into 1 category also. Good. Then the Mahayana, we can put them into 2. One who attained the full enlightenment and the other who is seeking to attain that, referred to as Bodhisattvas. 2. So now here in this text, we see that implicitly there are 4, these 4, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, and Shravakas. But explicitly, the 3 beings are identified: the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and the Shravakas. So Pratyeka Buddhas included in the Shravakas. Why Pratyeka Buddhas are more important than the Shravakas? Why the Shravakas explicitly taught and Pratyeka Buddhas not? Because where the Buddha was traveling in India 2,500 years ago. When the Buddha was traveling, he was surrounded by the Shravakas, mostly Shravakas. Vedic Buddhas, they don't really come with the Buddha, right? They're on their own. Solitary realizers, solitary. They stay in isolation, generally. Okay. So 3 groups: Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and the Shravakas. Shravakas, and implicitly, Vedic Buddhas included. You're getting it? How many beings are there? Described here in this the verse. 3. What are they? Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and the Shravakas. 3. Okay. Now 3 beings are there. 3 beings, they have their own 3 goals, right? How many of us we have goals? Goals of your life? Goals of your life, raise hands. Good. The moment your goal is shattered, you feel that your life is meaningless. You're getting this? So there should be some goal there. Okay. So these 3 beings also have the goals. The Buddhas have their goals, Bodhisattvas have the goals, and the Shravakas have their goals. The Buddhas, the goal is to turn the wheel of Dharma, to give teachings for sentient beings. The Buddha is to turn the wheel of Dharma. That's the goal. For the Bodhisattvas, the goal is to, okay, just imagine that, let's say, how many when you come to Tushita Center, how many you came with some companion or friends? Yes, most of us, right? Oh, I'm going to Dharamsala. Would you like to go? All right? Yes. And even says, no, I have no idea. No, let's go. It's very interesting. Right? You need a companion actually to go. So, say we see that the Bodhisattvas, they're still on the journey. Right? They have not completed the journey. They're still on the journey. So while they're on the journey, their mind is, even this journey is for all the sentient beings. So they see that they are on the journey themselves, and they see other people also on the journey. They could not move so fast, so they want to someone lost, right? Someone lost. Some supposed to come into Tushita, they enter into what? The McDonald's bars. Right, there's some of them supposed to come into Tushita, right? They meet somebody, end up into nightclubs, right? So like that. So there are people distracted, and the Bodhisattvas, no, come here. You no, this is not the way. This Tushita is up, not into that side, down, right? Down bar, no. Tushita is up. So like this, the Bodhisattvas, what they do is that their goal is to show the correct path to the different people. You're getting it? Number 2. Number 3. Who's number 3? Shravakas, personal liberation seekers. Their goal is, okay, I don't really care about you. Whether you go to pubs, nightclubs, or Tushita, I don't really care too much, right? So I care about myself. So I want my personal liberation. You get it? 3 beings, 3 goals. You got clear? You could clear or not? Clear or not clear? The girl over there, not clear. What's the problem? What's the difference between Dharma teaching and the benefiting beings? Okay, good question. Did you hear what I said? You heard what I said. You come with the next question. And your question is very good. You're getting it? What did I tell you? I said that you already understood what I said. Only thing is you need clarification, further clarification, not the clarification of what I said. You getting it? Okay. So first let's stay there. Number 3. Number 3 is, who is number 3? Shravakas. The goal is personal liberation. I just want, I don't care where you go. I wish that you come with me. Very good. But if you not, then I must go there. So you pups, or nightclubs where you go, what can I do? I can't do anything. I'm in emergency. I must go, right? So, 3 beings there, 3 goals, and who will take these 3 beings through the 3 goals? Okay, how many of you, when you were small children, when you go to your school, who took you there? When you're very, like a, 2, 3 years old child, huh? Parents, the brother, the mother, you're getting it? So usually it's the mother who takes you there. So there are three beings there, there are 3 goals there. There should be 3 mothers to take these 3 beings to 3 goals. Right? So what's the first line? Hey, don't be what? What's the English word? Not distracted, in a good way. Wow. All right. What is the English word for this? Another word? Not surprise. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Awestruck. Awestruck. Wow. Awestruck. I just said, what's the first line? You're awestruck. What's the first line? What's the first line? I prostrate to whom? To the mothers. You getting it? To the mothers. Okay, what are the mothers? This is a metaphorical mothers. You getting it? Just as mothers take you from home to the school to accomplish your goal. So these 3 beings, they are taken by 3 mothers to their respective goals. You getting it? Okay, before we identify the mothers, tell me, who are the 3 beings? Hey, I will put my finger to anybody. Ready? Rebecca, ready? Yes, wow, that's amazing. Okay, Shwetlana, tell me. Okay, anyone. I give you particular order, you give in particular order. You getting it? Anyone. Yes, over there. Very good. When I give you complete, you give me complete. When you give me particular order, you give me particular order. When I give you like this, give you like this. You're doing me like this. You getting it? Okay, even the orders play a very important role. You getting it? Okay, and how come that some people, they remember things so clearly, just within, he says something, and then they just say every word the same. Because I cannot do that, right? Somehow the word is different, and even the order is different. How come? Never mind. We study this more, and then gradually it is like shaping. It is like those people who are usually, who can really replicate so well, even the words, the meanings, order, and so forth. In fact, there is something there from the past. They must have studied this before, or they used to this system before. If not for you, then for us, I'm also not like this before. You're getting this? So we have to build this habit in this life. Good. So we see that the Buddhas wanting to attain the goal of turning the wheel of Dharma. Turn the wheel of Dharma is helped by the mother known as the omniscient mind. Omniscient mind, because Buddha having the omniscient mind, that allows him to turn the wheel of Dharma. You getting it? The Buddha having the omniscient mind as the mother, that omniscient mind helps him to turn the wheel of Dharma very effectively. What is number 2? Bodhisattvas. Bodhisattvas, what is their goal? What is their goal? To help others. Very good. So both the answers same, but The idea is that help others by showing the correct path. You getting it? To help others by showing the correct path. Okay. Then so for this, okay, let's go to Tushita, right? So you with the say you have some friends with you. Let's go to Tushita. You already reached in McLuhan Square, the main town square, right? You reach there, and then and you don't know, you have no clue. You want to help these people. Told you that, please help us. You're getting it. Please help us. We're also going to Tushita. Yes. I'll take you to Tushita. Then you go right. This Tushita is up or down from Mangalore. It's up. You go down. You take everybody down. You want to take them to Tushita, but you take everybody down. Why you are taking down? Because you don't know the way to Tushita. You're getting it? So therefore, to help others by to show the path, the correct path to them, you should know the path yourself. So this is known as the knower of the paths. Again, it's a mental quality. This mental quality is known as knower of the path. Knower of the path. The bodhisattvas, they are taken to attain the goal of benefiting the beings by the mother of the knower of the paths. The mother known as the metaphorical mother known as the knower of the path. Knower of the paths. Right? Because for me, path and part, my pronunciation is very similar. So therefore, to distinguish the paths, this is better. Okay, the parts and the path. Okay, so know the paths. This is what helps the bodhisattvas to attain the goal of benefiting others. Number 2. Number 3. Shravakas. And then the Pratik Buddhas implicitly indicated. The Shravakas. So what is the goal? Personal liberation, personal nirvana. So what helps to attain that is known as so for them, the job is just to get rid of this ignorance. Get rid of ignorance, you attain nirvana. You don't have to work for bodhicitta. You're going to 2 wings. What is the 2 wings? Hey. What is 2 wings? Wisdom of emptiness and the bodhicitta, the compassion mind of bodhicitta too, right? So Shravakas, they don't really know the bodhicitta, right? Because they don't want to fly to Buddhahood, right? They only want to fly, like they flap this and to nirvana, that's good enough, right? Just with one flap, good in nirvana is good enough. Buddhahood too far away. We need 2 wings, other wings not there. So Shravakas, they have to get rid of the ignorance, that's it. To get rid of the ignorance, they need to have the wisdom. Wisdom to know what is known as the 4 noble truths. 4 noble truths. You're getting it? How many of you know 4 noble truths? Raise your hand. Okay, this is my wrong question. The correct question would be, how many of you don't know 4 noble truths? How have you never heard about 4 noble truths? How many of you have never heard about 4 noble truths? Okay, everybody heard. Very good. Okay, you never heard. 4 noble truths. Okay, and those who did not hear the 4 noble truths, you must. The inner way will do it, but I would say that the Venerable Kumbhela is here, and the 3 venerables are there, and we have Chanjula there, and then many of them, Benla and others are here, right? So there's a choice. Younger ones, not older, elders. Elder ones, younger ones, you can choose. Okay, you can choose. The variety of options are there with us, right? Okay. So in order to attain personal liberation, you have to get rid of the self-grasping ignorance. To remove the ignorance, you need the wisdom of emptiness. Not wisdom, the wisdom of selflessness. And this wisdom, and this particularly the wisdom to know the Four Noble Truths. And the Four Noble Truths can be further detailed. Four Noble can be classified in more details into what is known as 16 aspects of the Four Noble Truths. 16 aspects of Four Noble Truths. Okay, don't be scared. So many numbers coming up now. You're getting it? Just the fourth day and four numbers, so many numbers are coming. Right? Don't worry. Say Four Noble Truths further divided into 16. You don't have to remember the 16. Only if you want to study more detail, then the 16 will be very helpful. To know 16 will be very helpful. Say, you have to know all the 16 if you want to go through the personal liberation. You have to have the wisdom to know all the 16 aspects of the Four Noble Truths. So, what takes the Shravaka and Pradika Buddhas to the goal of personal liberation is the knower of all. All meaning all 16. Which 16? All 16 aspects of the Four Noble Truths. Not all phenomena. You're getting it? You may get confused. Knower of the all. So, what are the three mothers now? Anyone, quick, raise hands. What are the three mothers? I have to identify. I already identified the three mothers. Raise hands. What are the three? Raise your hands. What are the three mothers? Over there. Gentleman over there. Your name? Nick. Yes. No, 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 no. Raise hands. Raise hands. Raise hands. Raise hands. Okay, Sushmita. If Sushmita fails, she'll be put to penalty because she's from NMC 1. NMC 1 is 6 years past. You're getting it? So now NMC 2. Okay, what are three mothers? Omniscient mother, omniscient mind is the mother of the Buddhas. Know the paths. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anybody who can identify the three mothers. What Sushmita did is perfect. Anyone else who likes to do that? The three mothers, yes, again. Yes, Nadia. Yes. Not 16 aspects, nor the 16 aspects. Yes, knower or the knowledge. It's a matter of English translation. So which is both are correct. The Four Noble Truths. Very good. Okay, how many got it now? Raise hands. So from this what we have learned, is that we have three beings there are three goals there, and there are three mothers. You're getting it? So from this we see that if you want to be a Shravaka, you have to depend on the mother. You have to depend on the knower of the all as the mother. If you want to be a Bodhisattva, you have to depend on the knower of the path as your mother. And if you want to be the Buddha, you have to depend on the omniscient mind as the mother to accomplish your goal. Okay, so as simple as that, three mothers. You getting it? Okay. Now going back to the girl's question. What's the girl's question? What's your name? Staff. Okay, tell me, Staff. What's the question? Okay. So this is a very good question. In fact, this is not only a good question, This is very nuanced. This is very nuanced. Thank you. Say the Buddhas, it said that finally, of all the activities of Buddhas, the supreme of the Buddha's activities is the activity of the speech. Activity of speech. Speech for what? To give teachings. You're getting it? So, the whole purpose, eventually the purpose is to give teachings as perfectly in the perfect, they say, consonance or congruence or compatibility with the predispositions of the individuals. So this is the whole purpose, and only the Buddha can do it. So turning the wheel of Dharma, in simple terms, teaching. So here, when we say turn the wheel of Dharma, it connotes the perfect way of teaching, not like teach you something and then you end up, this is too much, I'll not learn Dharma anymore, it's very complicated, you leave. So whereas the Buddhas teach in such a way that the disciples, what they want, how much they want, the Buddha gives them exactly. When Buddha will not give you less, not give you more. If you give less, you will not learn many things which you can. If Buddha gives more, you may then leave. It's too much for me. You're getting it? So turning the wheel of Dharma means that you are able to give teachings precisely as required by the beings, for which you need to have the skill to know every mental inclination, predispositions of the disciples. So this the bodhisattvas don't have. You're getting it? Bodhisattvas, they don't have that skill. So turning with Dharma is primarily has a connotation of perfection in giving your teachings. Perfection in giving your teachings in line with the propensities, predispositions of the beings. Right? But for the bodhisattvas, this cannot be done. So for the bodhisattvas, but their aspiration is to become Buddha. Meanwhile, while they want to become Buddha to attain the ability to turn the wheel of Dharma, meanwhile they have to help the beings. How to help the beings? What is the best way of helping the beings? By showing them the path. So it is said that for the bodhisattvas, they need to have to know the paths. They should know the paths, but they may not know the individuals so well. You're getting it? They may know okay, do you know that this is a problem? If you don't know the individual's mindset well, then you give teachings, it may help, it may not help. You know that? Right? Okay. So are there any teachers? School teachers, university teachers, anyone raise hands? Yes, there are teachers there. If you don't believe, you can ask them, right? You teach something with the best of intention, and then the students, some of them are so happy, some of them not too happy, they leave, right? You agree? Yes. No, he's leaving. So look, so what is his name? Hey, what's your staff? Staff, look, Alex demonstrated this. Okay. Okay, good. Now let's read it and see if it makes sense to you. You get it? Let's read this slowly. I prostrate to the mothers of the hearers meaning Shravakas, the Bodhisattvas and the Buddhas. Okay, now look, one by one. The first one is what? Shravakas, what is the mother? Noble all. Second one, which? Bodhisattvas, the mother? Know the paths. And then finally, omniscient mind. Okay, let's see. And here, knower, knowledge, as the Nadia said, knower, knowledge. These two are actually is a matter of English translation. So usually we prefer to use the word knower. Knower is the connotation of the subject. Knowledge may not be subject. Knowledge, there's ambiguity there. There's English ambiguity there. Knowledge, you getting it? So okay, in a way, this is very good. I'm glad that I'm seeing this. We can change it. Okay, Drishti, you should help me. Later on, you have to remind me. You mark it, or Drishti and Ben, both of you. Mark it and change the knowledge to the knower. Change knowledge to knower. Because that we are still editing this book. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. It is. So in Tibetan, it is Nyentu. First begin with Nyentu, Shravakas, Nyentu Shiva, Sonam Kunshe Nige, Nyenshi Tiza Kayenta. Number 2, Drola Pember Shenam, those who aspire to help the beings, Bodhisattvas. Drola Pember Shenam, Lamshe Nige Jigden Tundu Zabakam. Then number 3, Kanda Yanda Demba Tuna Nava Kunde, the Buddhas. You getting it? So we see that this is the order. So the best would be translated is a huge responsibility. You're getting it? Huge responsibility. Okay, there's the Bemla is doing many translations. So with the I was also a translator. Even nowadays also I translate. So the translator is a huge responsibility. For example, one good translation in English, translator I would say, in my life, the one good translator, generally speaking, the first good translator that I, with the text I really saw, was Ruth Sonam. Ruth Sonam from the LGWA. I don't think she's translated nowadays. She may be in her more personal practice. She's a great translator. I was so impressed by her translation from Tibetan to English. Initially, in the first place, I didn't get in time to read any translations because there are so many Tibetan books. I can't even complete reading Tibetan books. And then when I was translating for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, that I needed one translation. When His Holiness was giving a teaching on one text, I needed to translate it in English. And it's a huge book. I couldn't translate it just on the spot. So I needed the already translated material. So I got one done by some PhD student somewhere in America. And I just took for granted that, okay, translation means it must be good. And just accidentally, I just looked at it before 2-3 days, before the actual teaching was, I looked at it, compared with Tibetan, it is a hopeless translation. I just quit it. Then I was looking for other translations. Now I become more cautious. I don't trust the translations very easily. Then next, I got the translation by Ruth Sonam, the lady. This one lady translator, Ruth Sonam, Israel. I think she's Israel. And I was so, skeptical, right? So I just looked at one passage which is very complicated, whether the translator got it or not. I just looked at that passage because I don't have time to go through all the translations. One passage to see how she translated. I was so impressed. I said, now I don't have to read the rest. This is the book that I'm going to use. I decided. So the translators have a huge responsibility. It's not that easy. One, you should have, say, the language is okay for the translator. Of course, you need to have good language command over the both the target language and the source language. You would need to know both. Plus, subject matter. Very important. You need to know subject matter. Then number 3 is the order. Order in which the original text conveys should be retained. Then the next one is then from your experiential. You getting it? experiential put together, then you see that the flow, say, because otherwise when the material is imported from one place to the another place, it is like, say you move to another house with your same table, chair, so forth. It may fit, it may not fit. You're getting it? In the new house. Likewise, you deliberately try to import the information from one language to the next language, and then you don't know how to put it so beautifully. Whereas there's another skill that is required, where even if you move in the next room, still you can adjust in such a way that it looks so natural. So this requires another skill. So it is a huge responsibility for the translators. Okay, particularly written translations. Good. Let's read this together now. I prostrate to the mothers of the hearers, the bodhisattvas and the Buddhas, which through the knower of all leads hearers seeking pacification to complete peace. What is complete peace? Nirvana. Which through the knower of paths causes those helping migrators to achieve the aims of the world. Who are those helping migrators? Bodhisattvas, to achieve the aims of the world, meaning aims of the sentient beings. And then through the possession of which, so this is a translation, the say ambiguity there, which we need to fix it. I already fix it in the coming book. So possession, which meaning omniscient. Subduers means the Buddhas. Subduers expound a variety of teachings. You getting it? Let's read this again now. I prostrate to the mothers of the hearers, the bodhisattvas and the Buddhas, which through the knower of all leads hearers seeking pacification to complete peace, which through the knower of the paths causes those helping migrators to achieve the aims of the world, and through the possession of omniscience helps subduers expound of varieties of teachings. Okay, if you want to add the word omniscience, put in bracket. And through the possession of which, instead of which, you can say through the possession of omniscience in bracket, because in the original text, this word omniscience is not there, it is implied. So, but as a translator, you should not mix up your addition with the original words. You want to add something, add in bracket to tell the readers that this is the translator's edition. Tom, your name? Huh? Alex. Okay. Okay, good. Now we continue reading this. The one who is transformed into reliable guide, motivated by altruism to benefit sentient beings. The teacher, Sugata and protector, to you I make prostrations. The one who has eliminated the web of subjectizations and is endowed with the divine bodies of the vast and the profound, who eternally shines forth the forever noble light rays, to you the Buddha I make prostrations. Inspired by wisdom and compassion, today in the Buddha's presence, I generated the mind of full awakening for the benefit of all sentient beings. Okay, we'll start this Swartz Harsuddha mantra, then we will switch to the class. Om ye dharma hetu prabhavam hetum tesham tathagato hyavatat tesham chayo nirodha evam vati mahashramanaye swaha. Om ye dharma hetu prabhava tathagato hyavatat tesham chayo nirodha evam vati mahashramanaye swaha. Om ye dharma hetu prabhavam hetum tesham tathagato hyavatat tesham chayo nirodha evam vati mahashramanaye swaha. All phenomena arise from causes. The causes are taught by the Tathagata, the cessation causes as well as taught by the great seer. Okay, is there anybody who has the plastic bottle, water bottle, plastic bottle? Okay, yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, you may be wondering why he didn't want water. Okay, I ask you, what is this? What's inside? Huh? Water. Do you agree with me? If I ask the same question to the chemist, they will say this is H2O. Yes. If I ask the same question to the physicists, particle physicists, they will say this is electrons, protons, neutrons. Yes. Okay. Who's correct? Who's correct? All are correct, right? But you see very different. One sees this as a drinkable object. And one sees this as atoms, electrons, protons, neutrons, banging here and there. It's very different. How come that you are saying that all are correct? They appear, the same appears very different to let's say the physicists and the ordinary people like us. To the physicists, just sees a bunch of electrons banging each other. And we see as water, nothing's banging. It's just very smooth thing that you can drink. So what makes you think that both are correct? Anyone? Quick, anyone? Yes. Okay. What about okay, what's your name? Antoni. Antoni or Anton? No, what do you prefer? Anton. Thank you. Okay, so what Anton is saying is that it depends. Water itself is neutral. What is neutral? Neutralness is not water. Water is not water. Water is not electrons, neutrons, protons. It says Anton, what is saying? Water is not water. How you look at it? Okay. Okay. So, in a way, what Anton is saying is that what all of you are saying is that both perceptions are correct. One who sees the water is correct. One who sees electrons, protons, neutrons is also correct. You're getting it? But then the object appears two different ways, two different things, right? Two different things. So if both are correct, they should be seeing the same thing. Why they see two different things? Anyone? Resents? Yes, over there. Prabhat? Yes. No, this is not my comment. Okay, Prabhat, you are trying to explain why the two people are having different perceptions. This is not my question. My question is why the two are not seeing the same thing, right? If both are correct, they should be seeing the same thing. Okay, how many see this as a chocolate? Raise hands, right? And how many see this as a singing ball? Raise hands. Singing ball, raise hands. How many see this as chocolate? No one. If somebody says, yes, I see chocolate, then Prabhupada said, no, your perception is wrong. You're getting it? These two are very different perceptions. One sees the singing ball, other sees this, the chocolate. These are very different. So seeing chocolate is wrong. You're getting it? Like one sees this as the water flowing, drinkable. One sees this atoms banging each other. Very different perceptions. How can both be correct? Just as seeing this as a singing ball and seeing as a chocolate, both cannot be correct at the same time. Likewise, seeing the water, seeing as water and seeing as a bunch of atoms, both cannot be correct. If correct, how do you explain this? These two are very different perceptions. Okay, my question to you, in short, is that why, if you see this water, how when you see this as a flower, raise hands? No one, right? If you see this as a flower, if you say that this is water. Those who said this is water, seeing this as a flower is wrong, because these two are very different perceptions. Likewise, seeing this as water and seeing this a bunch of atoms, these two are very different perceptions. One should be wrong. If you say no, both are correct, tell me why in the case of the water and the flower, but in the flower, you say that one is wrong, one perception is wrong. Why in the case of water and a bunch of atoms, you don't say that something's wrong, but the correct. How can you justify that? Okay, your name again? Ofek. Yes, Ofek.
It's just a matter of perspective. It's just a matter of perspective.
I said it already. Say you see this as a water, some say this is water, you see this as a water, I see this as a flower, just matter of perspective. You getting it? Give me more. Give a more detailed answer. Okay, here.
The bottle of water doesn't function as a flower, but it does function as water.
Or electrons, protons.
It also functions as protons, electrons, etc.
It functions as electrons, protons. No.
Yeah.
You know that when you say that the neutrons, neutrons.
The physicist is looking through the functionality of physics, whereas I don't know. I'm not a physicist, so.
So maybe somebody looks at this from the function of a botanist, or gardener. A gardener looks at it and says, "So I don't know about the water. I know about the garden, right?
Okay,
it's
so
a flower."
you'd see it as maybe food for your plant, like.
No, this is what I'm saying. Say a flower. It's wrong.
That's wrong, yes.
Right? It's wrong.
It's not a flower. It doesn't function as a flower.
So this electrons, protons, neutrons. This is wrong. It's the water.
It's not wrong.
The lady over there.
Maybe we can say that we can understand that in the water is formed by protons and neutrons. That is why we say that it's correct. But if someone stay here who doesn't know about neutrons and protons, he said, no, it's like to see a flower inside, something like that.
Okay, so what's your name?
Lorena.
What Lorena is saying that water, seeing this water, seeing a bunch of electrons, protons, neutrons, there's no contradiction. They both are correct in ways that, say, one is seeing on the macro level from distance. One is seeing from closer macro level, that this water is made of, this water is constituted of electrons, protons, neutrons, whereas this water is not constituted of flowers. You're getting this difference.
Yes.
For how many of you it makes some sense? Raise hands. Very good, Lorraine, thank you. So from this, what we come to sense is that the same object can be seen in two different ways. You're getting it? From distance, you see as water. From nearby, you see just electrons, protons, neutrons. You're getting it? Okay. So there are two different perceptions. Okay, the lady over there. Yes, perfect. So therefore, this water is made of electrons, protons, neutrons. So therefore, what Lorraine is saying is that this, to see this object as of water, to see this object as a bunch of electrons, protons, neutrons, both are correct, because seeing the water is seen from distance, seeing this from on the macro level from distance, whereas seeing this electrons, protons, neutrons, seeing this from a close inspection on the macro level. So therefore, this water is actually made of electrons, protons, neutrons. There's no contradiction. Likewise, the flower is same. So the question is, in fact, what's your name? Zina. So what Zina is asking is very complicated thing. You're getting it? What Zina is saying is very complicated. Why? This is also made of electrons, protons, neutrons. This is also electrons, protons, neutrons. Why one is seen as flower? Why the other one is seen as water? Why they are not seen as the same object? Why not? This is a big question. Right? Zina, yes? Okay. So, Zina, remind me later. Right? Remind me later. This is a good question. Very important question. Okay, for time being, let's stick to what Lorraine said. That the same object can be seen from two different the perspectives. Yes. From close by, from far away. You're getting it? Okay. Let's say that if you are, how many of you in your life you have interviewed somebody else? Raise hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, many of you interviewed. You're getting it? So to select somebody, right? To select somebody. Okay. So that job is a very important job, and you are the interviewer. And this interview is only for 10 minutes. But this job, if you get the wrong person, it can really spoil the whole institute. And if you get the right person, this institute can really fly so high. And you don't just want to rely on the 10 minutes interview. So what you do is that you want to get information from some other people. And who's that interviewee? One of them here, right? And Benla is the interviewer, right? And you are the interviewee, right? And he's very smart. So what he does is that I cannot trust the person on the basis of their 10 minutes interview, right? I need information. Then he went to Ofek. Hey, Ofek, tell me, do you know some people who know this person A, right? And then Ofek said, yes. Which person do you want? There are two persons. One person who is with that person A for 1 day. Meaning, just first day they met in Tushita. Another person who was with that person for the last 10 years. Who do you want? So what do you will say, Ben? Okay, Ben said that I want the information from the person who was with that person A for 10 years. Why? Because that person knows the person more closely. Whereas the person who's with the person A just for 1 day knows it very shallow, not too close. You're getting it? So, therefore, we see that there are two perspectives. One is very close perspective, one is very distant. So which is more reliable? The close one is more reliable. You're getting it? Close one is more reliable. So, our perceptions, there are two. Close perception and a distance perception. The distance perception is known as conventional analysis. Close perception is known as ultimate analysis. I want the ultimate information, not the shallow information, right? Ultimate. Close inspection is known as ultimate analysis. So our mind can look at the same object closely from distance. From distance, you don't get the close information. You don't get the ultimate information. So that mind is known as
conventional analysis. And the mind which sees the same object from close by is known as ultimate analysis. So therefore, same object can be seen by two different minds, and the two different minds, we need to know the technical terms. We need to know the technical terms. The mind which looks at the same object close by is known as ultimate analysis. One which looks at the object from distance is known as conventional analysis. You getting it? Okay. If I were to ask you, choose between the two. For example, say your mind seeing this as, what is this? Water. The mind which makes you think that is water, what is that mind? Ultimate analysis or conventional analysis? Conventional analysis. And you go very closely through electron microscope, you see electrons, protons, neutrons. So that mind which sees this as the electron, protons, neutrons versus your naked eye seeing this as water. If you are to describe one as what? Ultimate analysis and other is conventional analysis, which of the two would you classify that as conventional analysis and the other as ultimate analysis? Which? The one which the mind which sees this object through electron microscope as electron, proton, neutron is ultimate analysis. And what is the conventional analysis? The negative which is of water. That is the ultimate, the conventional analysis. Okay, good. Don't forget it. You're getting it? Don't forget it. Okay. Now, let's say that group A and group B, right? Group A, you look at through naked eyes. Group B, you are looking at this through electron microscope, right? And I ask you, hey, group A, what is this? A flower. Group B, what is this? Protons, electrons, neutrons. Very good. Very good. Atoms or atom? Atom. Okay. So group A, you see this is flower. Group B, you see the electrons, protons, neutrons, atoms, right? Group B, you see this. Good. Now, which of the two you would call as conventional analysis and which of the two you call as ultimate analysis? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Just raise your hands. Raise hands. Raise your hands. Raise hands. The lady over there. Your name? Wula. Wula. Okay. How many you agree with Ola? Raise hands. Okay. Good. Now, I'm going to make it a little more technical. You getting it? That's why it's very simple. As a shift from, right, from the gross to the subtler, you change your mind. Move to the subtler, you improve, right? So when you were in the kindergarten, you say A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog, E for elephant. Okay. When you reach age 20, still A for apple, B for ball. Don't say this. You have to keep improving. You're getting it? So now we're improving. Let's say the same object. Group A, you look at through electron microscope. Group A, you are looking through naked eyes. Group B, looking through your electron microscope. Now my question is little shifted, right? Give an answer with respect to flower, right? I'm not simply asking the question, what is this? You're getting it? So if they say flower, you give the answer with respect to related to flower. Either yes flower, no flower. You're getting it? Okay. Group A, what is this? Louder. Hey, all of you are from group A. Huh? Flower. Group B, what is this? Hey, group B, I told you don't say electrons, protons, neutrons. I said with respect to flower. Yes, flower, no flower. Hey, yes, flower, raise hands. Okay, the no flower, raise hands. Yes, because you just see atoms, electrons, neutrons, you don't see any flower. So there's no flower. What are they saying? They're saying it's a flower. And there's no, what are they saying? They're wrong, right? You will say there's no flower there. Okay, let me repeat it. Group A, what is this? Or a book, let's say, to make it simple. Book. Group B, what is this? No books. No book. Good. Good. Look, who's correct? Both are correct. You're getting it? So same object seen by two different perceptions. With the conventional analysis, you see this is a book. With the ultimate analysis, you see this as a no book. Right? No book. Now, the question is, book, does it exist or not? But group B says there's no book. Okay, so this girl said, say it again. So, say, look, this is what this girl is saying is very important. Say, group A, you said this is a book. What analysis did you use? Conventional analysis. Group B, what is this? No book. No book. What did you what analysis did you use? Okay, so there's a mixture of different answers. I'll ask Ming. Tell me. You use ultimate analysis. Very good. Okay. Now keep in mind. Now again moving from say first when you say what? A for apple, B for ball. Then next you say this is table, this is flower. Don't say A for apple. You getting it? You improve now. Then you say E equals MC square, third level. You're going to higher level. So still we move to the higher level. Higher level is, okay, look. Object seen by the conventional analysis is known as conventional truth. Object seen by the conventional analysis is known as the conventional truth. Object seen by the ultimate analysis known as the ultimate truth. You getting it? Okay, what is this object? Ultimate truth or the conventional truth? Both. Oh, this both, right? Wait, this both. So the Buddha said that these two are mutually exclusive because conventional truth, if this object is both, this is seen by both, right? This should be seen by ultimate analysis as well as conventional analysis. What is seen by the conventional analysis is not seen by ultimate analysis. What is seen by ultimate analysis is not seen by conventional analysis. How can this be both? You're getting it? So what is this object? Hey, what is this object? What is this object? You are the ultimate analysis. Right? Hey, what is this object? Flower. Hey. So look, what analysis did you use? Conventional analysis. So what did you find? What did you find? You found a flower. So the flower should be conventional truth. Right? Same object I asked group B. What is this? No flower. No flower. Right? So you have found no flower. No flower with respect to your mind. What is your mind? Ultimate analysis. No flower with respect to ultimate analysis is ultimate truth. You get it? No flower with respect to ultimate analysis is ultimate truth. Okay. Now, flower exists or not exists? Huh? Hey, flower exists or not exists? Huh? Hey, flower exists or not exists? What are you? Yeah. Okay. Exists or not exists? Huh? No, you are not conventional analysis. Okay, look, this is extremely important discussion. You're getting it? I ask, does this flower exist? And group A says yes, group B says no. You're getting it? But yesterday what we learned, before we jump into emptiness study, we have to ask two questions. What's the first question? Do things exist? What is the answer? Yes. Okay, tell me, which of the two answers correct? You said, group A, this flower exists? Group B, this flower exists? Group B? No. Group A is yes. You getting it? Now imagine that when the first question is, what is the first question? Do things exist? Does the flower exist? Answer is yes, but they say no. You're getting it? Which means that the first answer, do things exist, should be on the conventional level, on your level. You're getting it? On your level. Second question, does it exist objectively? What's the answer? No, with respect to them. Objectively, no, objectively, don't decide by conventional analysis. Objectively, non-objectively is decided by ultimate analysis. So they will decide. Exist, not exist is conventional. It exists. It is decided by conventional analysis. So the first question, do things exist? Answer is yes. You getting it? This with respect to the conventional analysis. Second question, do things exist objectively? No. It's with respect to ultimate analysis. You're getting it? So the flower exists with respect to conventional analysis. It does not exist with respect to ultimate analysis. Okay. Now the book. The book exists according to which analysis? Conventional analysis. Okay. Now for your information, what I've said is that all the objects cognized or found by the conventional analysis is known as conventional truth. In simple terms, we talk about the two truths, conventional truth and ultimate truth. Conventional truth is the truth found by the conventional analysis. Ultimate truth is the truth found by the ultimate analysis. You're getting it? Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Number one. Number two, very important. I'm going to make a very important statement. Everything exists conventionally. Nothing exists ultimately. Let me repeat it. Everything exists conventionally. Nothing exists ultimately. Note it down. You getting it? Everything exists conventionally. Nothing exists ultimately. Right? Okay, how many you would say that, oh, what you said makes sense? Raise hands. How many you said that, oh no, we are a little lost? Raise hands. Okay, those who raise hands, who said that, yes, we understood something. Raise hands. Higher. Do you understand? Those who raise hands, don't just do like this. Say yes. Okay, don't decrease your volume. You're getting it? My question to you is ultimate truth. Ultimate truth means emptiness. Ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is found by ultimate analysis or conventional analysis? Ultimate analysis, not found by the conventional analysis. You getting it? Okay. Ultimate truth, does it exist conventionally or ultimately? Ultimately, right? But I said nothing exists ultimately, and you said yes. You get it? I said nothing exists ultimately. Ultimate truth, does it exist ultimately or conventionally? Huh? Huh? Conventionally. Ultimate truth. Huh? Okay. Ultimate truth is found by the ultimate analysis, conventional analysis. Ultimate analysis, not conventional analysis. So conventional analysis does not find the ultimate truth. So the ultimate truth exists ultimately. Hey, how many said that ultimate truth exists conventionally? Resents. What happened though? The hands reduced number. Hey, those who said yes, be louder. Ultimate truth exists conventionally. Yes, resents. You say yes. What happened? The number is already, the volume is already down. What happened? Okay. So, what we said is ultimate truth is found by visual true analysis. Ultimate analysis. Don't ever doubt on this. You getting it? This is 100% correct. But the problem that we face is that we also said that everything exists conventionally, nothing exists ultimately. You getting it? Okay. Nothing is ultimately means nothing is found by ultimate analysis. Yes? Hey, what happened? You are in a coma state. What is that? Sometimes the people call bios? Huh? What is bios? Huh? No. Huh? What is that? What is that? Unconscious. Yes. You're in a sleep state, right? Okay. So how do you resolve this? Ultimate truth, it exists. If it exists, it should exist conventionally, not ultimately. So what do you do now? So, ultimate truth, does it exist ultimately or not? No, it does not. So, which means it does not. It exists conventionally. So, it exists It exists as an object of the conventional analysis. Yes. So, therefore, ultimate truth is conventional truth. Right? Conventional truth, ultimate truth, these two are not contradictory.
Ultimate truth doesn't find the thing; it finds an absence of the thing.
This is what I'm saying. Ultimate truth, is it conventional truth or not? Ultimate truth, is it conventional truth or not? Okay, so there's no two truths, only one truth, conventional truth. Okay, the Sushmita, there are two truths, not one truth. Two truths. What are they? Conventional truth, ultimate truth. Ultimate truth, does it exist ultimately? No, it exists conventionally. So it exists with respect to the conventional analysis. So then why conventional? It exists in the ultimate analysis. Then what is related to conventional? Huh? So what? This is what I'm saying. So the ultimate truth is not seen by the conventional analysis. Right? Or fake? What, yeah? Look. So he did not know what is yeah. Right? He said yeah. Okay. Now look. How many of you found it? Yeah, it's a little complicated. It's confusing. Resents? It's really confusing, right? So if I go into, there are two things. One we said that nothing exists. Ultimately, everything exists. Conventionally, this is number one. Number two, what we said is that whatever is found by the ultimate analysis is ultimate truth. Ultimate truth is not found by the conventional analysis, but it said ultimate truth exists conventionally. Right? So it is so contradictory, right? If it's not contradictory, I'm confused. Raise hands. Raise hands. I'm a little confused. Okay. So I cannot hold the two statements compatibly. I cannot explain the two statements. What two statements? What the two statements which brought you confusion? Raise hands. Raise your hands over there. Very good. So what is the confusion? Anyone was the confusion? Your name? Naomi identified the two statements correctly. You're getting it? Now we need to know how these two statements brought confusion in you. Anyone? Yes. Yes. Okay. What about two statements? What is the two statements?
Nothing exists absolutely.
Ultimately?
And the next statement is the ultimate truth does not exist.
No.
No. The ultimate truth exists conventionally.
Ultimate truth is found by the ultimate analysis, not by the conventional analysis, but the ultimate truth exists conventionally, not ultimately. So what is confusion? Anyone? What's confusion? Raise hands. Okay, there.
We need to discuss what object we're looking at.
No, what's your confusion?
I don't have a confusion.
So go this confusion. Right? I said, who has a confusion? You raise hand. And when I ask you, have no confusion. This confusion.
You asked me to explain it.
This biggest confusion. Right? Okay, the gentleman over there. Gentleman over there. How the absolute truth? No, I didn't say subjective. How the ultimate truth exists conventionally. Is your question? Okay. No, I'm asking what's the confusion? You're getting it? You have your own questions, I know. Okay, staff. So? Okay, so there's confusion there. Yes, I can see what staff is saying. Okay, the gentleman over there. It seems that these statements are themselves directly contradicting. Very good. The lady here. Yes. Doing the so the absolute truth is not found. So ultimate truth is not found by ultimate analysis. So therefore, so ultimate truth is found by conventional analysis. So therefore, ultimate analysis is conventional truth. So ultimate truth is it exists conventionally.
Нет, она абсолютно не существует. Значит, все существует относительно. Получается абсолютная истина. Нет,
So ultimate truth is a conventional truth. So there's no ultimate truth. Everything is conventional truth. Okay. Lost? Confused? Okay. Okay, absolute truth exists conventionally. Beyond convention. So what I said is wrong. The first statement is wrong. It's not my statement. It's Arya Nagarjuna's statement. You're getting it? You can say I'm wrong, but don't say Arya Nagarjuna is wrong. You're getting it? So the best would be for the time being to say that I see that what you said is wrong, but since it's coming from Arya Nagarjuna, it should not be wrong, which means most likely I cannot see the nuances. You getting it? I don't see the nuance. I see that it's stuck there. Actually, it's not stuck. For example, say if from distance, if there's a one building here, one building here, right? Like this. I say if there are two buildings, one like this, one like this. Do you think that you can reach to me? Hey, Rebecca, do you think you can reach to me? Why not? Okay, so whereas, okay, this girl, what your name? Yamuna, tell me. Do you think that she can reach me? So look, let's say, is there a gap between these two? Yes. So she can go like this. Then from there go like this. There's a way. You can see the gap. She cannot see the gap. You getting it? So she thinks that it's just block. It's not block. There's a gap there. Likewise, you are not seeing the gap. You are seeing the block. You see that there's a block. This is contradictory. This is not contradictory. There's a gap there which you cannot see now. There's a way by which you can get through. You cannot see it now. You getting it? So therefore, this is the nuance, the profundity of Arya Nagarjuna's philosophy. Therefore, reading just Arya Nagarjuna's philosophy for one week and say that this is nihilism. This is where we are very unfortunate. We cannot get to Arya Nagarjuna's philosophy. This is what many of the Western philosophy students do. Western philosophy students, be it Indians, Russians, wherever they study Western philosophy, right? Then just touch Arya Nagarjuna philosophy, they say that it is nihilism, this is idealism, because they don't see the gap. Actually, there's a gap. From distance, you don't see the gap. Men, do you see gap? You don't see gap. Hey, when better do you see the gap? You see gap. Closer you study, you see the gap. From this gap, you can escape. You're getting it? So therefore, the Western philosophy students, they just sit from outside, you see the gap, this is nihilism. This is a problem. How to get away from this problem? You're getting it? How to get away from this problem? Particularly when it comes to the Buddha's teachings on emptiness, Arya Nagarjuna's explanation of the emptiness. When you get stuck, when you see that doesn't really make sense, don't conclude by saying that doesn't make sense, it's wrong. Right? What you do is that, okay, I'm so lucky that I found something where I got stuck. Only when you know where you get stuck, you will look for ways to get out. You're getting it? What is the way out now? This question. Okay, for this, how many of you have seen the X-rays? How many of you put your hand baggage in the X-rays in the airport? All of us nowadays, everywhere you go, you have to put your baggage in the X-rays, right? Okay. Let's say that there are two X-rays. One X-ray is the X-ray of ultimate analysis. Otherwise, the X-ray of conventional analysis. Okay, let's do this conventional analysis, X-ray of conventional analysis, and X-ray of ultimate. Two X-rays are there, right? Okay. Now, X-ray of conventional analysis. You put this flower, what comes out? Flower comes out, right? Okay. Then you put this book in the conventional analysis, X-ray of conventional analysis. What you put this book, what comes out? The book comes out. You're getting it? The book comes out. Okay. Now, in the ultimate analysis, X-ray of the ultimate analysis, you put this flower, no flower comes out. You're getting it? No flower comes out. What comes out is what? What comes out? Emptiness of flower comes out. You're getting the flower doesn't come out. Right? Then you put this book, what comes out? Emptiness of the book comes out. Now, what comes out of this X-ray? Flower, you put the flower, what comes out? Emptiness of the flower comes out. You getting it? So this emptiness of the flower, you pick it up and put in the conventional analysis, X-ray. You put it, what comes out? Ho ho! You cannot work in the airport. Okay, OFAC, you can work there. Others, it's very hopeless. Hopeless, these staff, right? Emptiness of flower, you put in this X-ray and flower comes out. It's amazing, magic, right? Whatever you put, that comes out. I do not put the flower. What did I put? I put the emptiness of flower. What should come out? Emptiness of the flower comes out. You're getting it? So therefore, emptiness of flower, because you put in there, emptiness of flower comes out, is that it does exist, right? It exists conventionally. You're getting it? So whereas, even the emptiness of flower, you put in the emptiness of flower in this X-ray of ultimate analysis, what comes out? Emptiness, the emptiness of flower comes out, not emptiness of flower comes out. You're getting it? If empty, right? Right. So you put in the emptiness of flower in this X-ray, in the second X-ray, ultimate analysis. If the emptiness of flower comes out, which means that something is wrong. What should come out? Emptiness of the emptiness of flower should come out. You're getting it? Okay. So in this way, what we said that what nothing exists conventionally means anything that you put in this will never come out. Right? You put even the emptiness. You put emptiness there, what comes out? Emptiness comes, not emptiness. You're getting it? So therefore emptiness cannot, whatever is put there, nothing comes out. Whatever you put, that will never come out. Therefore nothing exists ultimately. Right? Nothing exists ultimately. You understood it? You put anything in the second the word X-ray, that object never comes out. So therefore this is the meaning of what? Nothing exists ultimately, right? But the emptiness that you found from this emptiness you put in this X-ray of ultimate analysis, what comes out? Emptiness comes out. So emptiness exists conventionally. You're getting it? So therefore, everything exists conventionally, nothing exists ultimately. You're getting it? You got it? Okay. So now let's say that emptiness, is it found by the conventional analysis? No, you don't find through the conventional analysis. Emptiness. Because how you don't find the emptiness? For example, what is this object? Hey, flower. So flower you put in there and flower comes out. Emptiness doesn't come out. So emptiness is found by ultimate analysis. So the same flower you put in that X-ray, what comes out? Emptiness flower comes out. So that is the object found by this analysis, not by this analysis. You're getting it? So therefore, the flower is conventional analysis, flower is conventional truth, emptiness flower is the ultimate truth. And yet emptiness of flower, if you put in this same, it will never come out. So therefore, even the emptiness does not exist ultimately. Yeah, whereas if you put it in this X-ray, emptiness flower come out. It exists conventionally. You're getting it? So therefore, emptiness exists as ultimate truth, but it does not exist ultimately. How is ultimate truth? Because it is found by the ultimate analysis. How it does not exist ultimately? Because nothing exists ultimately, everything exists conventionally. You getting it? You're good. Okay. There are some questions here. Okay. Yes. No, emptiness of flower is the ultimate truth. It does not exist ultimately. Your name? Okay, Paul. Let me put it like this. First, see Paul, if we can understand. Now, say we talked about the two X-rays, right? X-ray is ultimate analysis and X-ray of the conventional analysis. So what we do is that on the same, whatever object that you pick up, the flower, emptiness of flower, and so forth, whatever object that you pick up, say, so when you look at through when you look at through your conventional analysis, you see the object or not? You see the object, but how do you see the emptiness of the flower? The emptiness of flower is seen through ultimate analysis. Through ultimate analysis of the flower, not ultimate analysis of the emptiness of the flower. You're getting it? So how we can say that it exists conventionally is that, so if the emptiness of flower is looked at by the ultimate analysis, you will not see the emptiness of flower. What you will see? You will see the emptiness of the flower. You're getting it? Whereas, say if you use the emptiness of flower as the object, with respect to conventional analysis, then you see just the emptiness. You will not see the emptiness of the flower. You're getting it? Okay. So with this, let's say that the two truths of the same object. In the first place, do you agree with me? The same object can be seen by two different analyses in two different ways. One you see as a flower, one you see as the emptiness of flower. You're getting it? For time, you don't worry too much. You'll go through it more detail. The same object is seen by ultimate analysis. This object. Say this object. Say you are the ultimate conventional analysis. You are the ultimate analysis. If I say, what is this? Group A, the flower. This is seen by the conventional analysis. Group B, what is this? No flower. So when we say no flower, it does not say the flower is non-existent. It means flower is non-existent in the eyes of the ultimate analysis, which means that the flower does not exist objectively, ultimately. You're getting it? So the flower does not exist ultimately. This is the ultimate truth, because this is what is found by the ultimate analysis. What is found by the ultimate analysis is known as ultimate truth. So that the flower does not exist objectively is the what? Ultimate truth, conventional truth. The flower does not exist objectively is seen by ultimate analysis or conventional analysis. Ultimate analysis. So therefore it is ultimate truth of the object, of the flower. You getting it? And when I ask the say group A, what is this? Flower. So this is seen as a flower by the conventional analysis. So therefore the flower is the conventional truth. Now I'm going to make another very important statement, which is said by Acharya Chandrakirti. You getting it? Okay, so those of us who feel a little lost, don't worry. This we're going to repeat more and more, and then things will become clearer and clearer. But if you say that, no, I didn't get anything, now I will not pay attention, then you would not improve at all. So you pay attention to what is being discussed, just listen to it. If you get lost, don't worry, right? Next session, in 2-3 days sessions, no, in 2 or 3 sessions, you will get things clearer and clearer. Okay, now I'm going to make a very important statement. We said that every phenomena has two truths. Every phenomena has two truths. Okay, now my question to you. From this statement, if this statement is correct, what is the statement? Every phenomenon has two truths. If this statement is correct, would you say that this flower has two truths? Correct? Good. No, I'm not asking whether it's correct or not. I'm not simply asking if that statement is correct, then this should be correct. If the statement that every phenomenon has two truths, this flower also has two truths. Yes? Water has two truths. Yes? Hey, louder. Ultimate truth has two truths. Louder. What? You say yes, yes. Suddenly you discover this ultimate truth. How is it? No. Okay. Don't just say yes, yes. Right? Okay. Let's do it again. First, let me give the statement. The statement is not made by me. This statement is made by Acharya Chandrakirti. Okay. Anybody who, okay, do you have the, okay, I'll show you that. The statement. Okay. Is there anybody who can show the statement very quickly? The two truths? A laptop, iPad, iPhone, the phone, whatever? Huh? I don't think. Yeah, it should be here. Okay, it's here. Okay, I'll show this to you. Okay. It says, Acharya Chandrakirti text, what is the verse number? It is chapter 6, verse number 23, I think. Chapter 6, verse number 23. I'll just read it for you. Read it for you, and then you see that, oh, this is very interesting topic, very, intellectually very stimulating. Oh, I have to study this. So this is text which we must study. It is chapter 6, verse number 23, I think. It says that all entities obtained by seeing of perfect truth and false truth, all these entities mean all phenomena, all these entities bear two realities or two truths, meaning all these entities bear two truths, meaning every phenomena has two truths, right? And guess this object, the flower, conventional truth, ultimate truth. Conventional truth. Why? Because this object found by conventional analysis. Okay. And which is the conventional analysis more unreliable analysis. What is more reliable analysis? Ultimate analysis. Okay, group B, what is this? Emptiness of the flower. Group B, what is this? emptiness of the flower. So this is ultimate truth, conventional truth. Ultimate truth. How is that ultimate truth? Because it's an object found by ultimate analysis, which is more reliable analysis or perfect analysis. Perfect analysis with respect to in comparison with the conventional analysis. So now let me read what the text says. All entities bear two truths or two realities. Now, what are the two realities? Object that is seen by the perfect vision. Perfect vision means ultimate analysis is true suchness, meaning true suchness is ultimate truth. You getting it? While that which is seen by the false vision, what is the false vision? Conventional analysis is thought to be the concealed truth or the conventional truth. You get it's very clear. You're getting it? What we study is very clear here. Let me repeat it. All these entities, meaning all phenomena, bear two truths or two realities. What are the two truths? It says, object that is seen by perfect vision. What's a perfect vision? Ultimate analysis. Object seen by perfect vision is known as true suchness or ultimate truth. Second line says, while that which is seen by false vision. What is false vision? Conventional analysis. That is seen by false vision is taught with the concealed truth or the conventional truth. You're getting it? It's very clear now. It's very clear. You're getting it? Okay. Every object has two realities. Yes. Now, without reading this, I'll explain this in my own words, and you see if you're getting something. Okay. Gentleman's name? Paul. Okay, Paul, just see if you get something now. So what is said here? Every phenomenon has two truths, right? When I say two, you make it four, right? Four truths, no, it's two truths. Every phenomenon has two truths. Let's take the example of this flower. Even this flower is also two truths, right? First, forget about ultimate truth, conventional truth. Keep them aside, right? So that will deal later. Once you know how to apply this to this, then you apply this to the conventional truth and the ultimate truth. Okay, the flower. With this object, it has two truths. The truth seen by group A, which analysis? Conventional analysis. Truth as seen by the conventional analysis. What did you see? The flower. So what is the truth seen by conventional analysis is known as conventional truth. You agree? Same object, when seen by the ultimate analysis, what do you see here? Group B, what do you see? No flower. No flower. In other words, emptiness of flower. Now technically you say, instead of no flower, you say emptiness of. What do you see? Emptiness of flower. Okay. So the same object, when seen by the ultimate analysis, they see the emptiness of the flower. So the object seen by ultimate analysis is known as ultimate truth. And what is that object seen by the ultimate analysis? Emptiness of the flower is seen. So therefore, emptiness of the flower is the ultimate truth of the flower. And the flower that group A sees is the conventional truth of the flower. So this flower has two truths, right? What is the conventional truth of this flower? What is the ultimate truth of the flower? Emptiness of flower. Very good. You're getting it? Now, can you apply this to the book? What is the conventional truth of the book? What is the ultimate truth of the book? Emptiness of the book. Okay. Now, let's take, what is this? Something inside? Okay. Before you give the answer, first listen to the question. Right? So do you see what is inside? You say ball. Ball's inside? Right? Which means that you are not listening to the question. You say, yes, there's a ball inside. Right? Okay. What is inside this? Nothing. Right? Just say now empty, nothing, the space, empty space. Empty space is object. What is seen by the conventional analysis? Empty space. That is the conventional truth of this empty space. Okay, now, hey, what do you see? Group B. Emptiness of the empty space inside. Emptiness of the empty space inside. That is the ultimate truth of the empty space inside. You getting it? Good. Next, emptiness. Right? Emptiness. If I bring emptiness like this, I ask group B, what is this? Emptiness. So emptiness is seen by the group B on emptiness. So emptiness is the conventional truth of emptiness. You getting it? Now I bring this emptiness to group B. What do you see? Say it again. What do you see? Okay, you see emptiness of emptiness, right? So, therefore, emptiness of emptiness is the ultimate truth of emptiness. You getting it? Emptiness, not ultimate truth of emptiness. Emptiness is the ultimate. Emptiness of emptiness is ultimate truth of emptiness. What is the emptiness is what of with respect to emptiness? It's a conventional truth. So emptiness is conventional truth of emptiness. Emptiness is the ultimate truth of emptiness. You getting it? You getting it? Good. Now let's say ultimate truth. Right? Ultimate truth. Hey, group A, ultimate truth. What do you see? Ultimate truth. Okay. So you should not say ultimate truth. You should say conventional truth, right? Which means that what you are seeing is ultimate truth is the conventional truth of ultimate truth. You getting it? Now I go there. What do you see? You see the emptiness of ultimate truth. You getting it? So emptiness of ultimate truth is the ultimate truth of the ultimate truth. You're getting it? So with every phenomena, we see that there are two truths. For the ultimate truth is conventional truth of ultimate truth. Emptiness of ultimate truth is the ultimate truth of the ultimate truth. You getting it? You got it? Good. Okay, it's already 11 o'clock. So we'll stop here. Yata Om Gate Gatin Paragatin Parasam Gate Bodhisvatyata Om Gate Gatin Paragatin Parasam Gate Bodhisvatyata Om Gate Gatin Paragatin Gate Bodhisvaha. Okay, before we make prostrations, let me quickly bring back to the two X-rays. Right? Two X-rays. Okay. Let's say that we talked about words. Emptiness. What are the two truths of emptiness? What are the two gentlemen over there? Tell me. Your name, Luca. What's your name? Okay, Luca, tell me. What are the two truths of emptiness? Emptiness is a conventional truth of the emptiness. And? Very good. Emptiness is the ultimate truth of the emptiness. How many agree with Luca? Resents. Good. Now, I go back to the X-rays become very easy. Okay. Let's say this is emptiness. You getting it? So, what I put, emptiness, I put in the X-ray of the conventional analysis. What comes out? What is put and what is come out? What is put? Emptiness. What comes out? Emptiness. So what comes out, it is a conventional truth, because this is a conventional analysis. So emptiness is a conventional truth of what is put. Emptiness. So what is put? Emptiness. What came out? So what came out should be the conventional truth of whatever is put. Right? Emptiness is the conventional truth of the emptiness. Now if I put this emptiness in your X-ray, your X-ray, what comes out? So emptiness of the emptiness comes out. So emptiness is the ultimate analysis of this emptiness. What is put, what came out should be the ultimate truth of the what is put in. What came out? Emptiness came out. What is it put? Emptiness. So emptiness is the ultimate truth of the emptiness. Whereas the same emptiness you put in this X-ray, what is what comes out is the conventional truth of what you put in. Right? So you put in the emptiness, what comes out? Emptiness comes out, which means what comes out is the what? Conventional truth. That's conventional truth of what? Of what you put in. What you put? Emptiness. So emptiness is the conventional truth of the emptiness. You're getting it? Right? Okay. So in the group discussions, if you are not too clear, don't try to confuse others more. You're getting it? If you're not too clear, be very honest. Okay, I'm not too clear with this, right? Otherwise, you pretend as though like you know everything, and the people are confused, right? And those people who have something to really say, you confuse them, and then everything ends up in confusion. Okay, 3 prostrations.